Right, straight into the action. Straight into the action indeed. Right. So, this is another stank gum camp. It's actually a really nasty combination of words if you think about it. Think about the meaning behind it. It's a bit ew. And this is Finger Peak, which also sounds a little bit dodgy. But when you look at the camp itself, it's pretty obvious as to why it's called Finger Peak, with that Ujima flip in the middle, the broken lighthouse. So yes, this is another 100% done video. Also, it is another victim of my the day that I accidentally ripped out the USB cord from my sound card without realizing it. So, and this is thankfully the last one. Right, so being uncharacteristically cautious, it kinda helped that this one didn't really sneak up on me like so many of the others do. Haha. That is satisfying. Although, why the drummer... There's no real logical reason why, that I can think of anyway, why those drummer guys have got barrels of fuel strapped to them. Except for the sheer joy of exploderizing them from afar or not so afar. Because that is enjoyable. And I think that's the only reason that they do that. Do they even have they were called war cries, aren't they? The war cries. Do they even have some sort of like torch or something, flaming device that would justify them doing that? I think they might, but I can't be 100% sure at the moment. I think there is one still alive in this camp around the back. I do love the fluoro colours that these guys put on their heads. Oh, do I get that? I just missed the ground execution there. But do I get that? Oh, no, I didn't do the shiv. It's just smashed his face into a rowing boat. Good night, Charlie. Ah, yes, and this is the camp with the boat outside that actually has a historic relic hidden inside it. But when you try and get into the boat, which we'll see towards the end, it's a little bit glitchy. So how many... only 4 insignias here. 1 scrap pallet. Yeah, that gives you quite a bit of scrap. Not quite as much scrap as the cars. If you find that some of these bases will have a ute loaded up with scrap on the back. I think they give you about 500 scrap, that is. Did you see that guy came, like, what would you call that? Well, it's not moonwalking, is it? Because moonwalking's kind of when you're still moving your legs, walking forwards but you go backwards. That guy just came sliding in, like he had wheels on the bottom, like those shoes with the wheels on the bottom. No, I don't mean rollerblades. I mean the ones that literally look like shoes, but got a wheel right at the back. You can just stand on your heel ever so slightly and just kind of glide. Wouldn't work very well on this surface. Okay, yeah. I don't know why. I don't think I'm a... Yeah, I get distracted because I'm sure that I don't know what went on. Why I didn't... because I've got no ammunition. But I didn't need to shoot it in the first place. I could have just... Why did I... What was I thinking? I must have been... Well, this is... Seeing as this is the last one, I would have been... would have been right at the end of the night and I would have been getting a bit tired. Speaking of which, I've left this one... I've put this off, doing this till sort of last thing at night. Aha, there's the other war cry. could have gotten that war cry from outside as well, although that would have been a hell of a drive. I do clear this camp relatively quickly, actually. It's a nice camp, sort of nice view. Do have to mind the drop though. That is satisfying. They what we're missing here, because we don't have the sound, is the scream as they go off the edge. Wow, so what? I got going through that far too quickly. I got everything except for all the people or something? No. What the hell was that showing? I completely missed it. Oh well. Yeah, there's like smoke or something coming off. And of course now I can't. Yeah, no, he does have flame, some sort of flame for effect, really, just decoration. Very dangerous decoration, but hey, this is the apocalypse, post-apocalypse. It's a mighty kick. There we go. Yeah, I don't have any issues realizing I can just smash that one. These old dunnies. Most of them are put in a slightly better position than just shitting on the ground. Yeah, this base also has the on the Flying Fox exit that takes you back to the beginning. This is the one that has two separate Flying Foxes. I only use the one, and it's also got like that little sub area that is actually you can only get into that sub area from the outside, and the ledge that I was just looking at that I couldn't climb up was how you get from that sub area into the base. It may very well be an advantage to coming in that way, because it's not immediately obvious. Not particularly hidden either, though. Dispatching these guys relatively quickly. Break that neck. I was having some interesting issues with the camera losing focus when it really had no reason to. If I turn off depth of field, that'll sort that out. Sort it out. Must be just about done with the looting scrap. That's right. Feeling overly self-conscious about syllabants at the moment. Seem to be getting very harsh S's, which is particularly hard not to do when you start talking about them, because there's an awful lot of S's. Trying to soften them a little, rather than doing harsh, whistly ones. That was just like, wow, what the hell, guys? What have I created? Yeah. It's like, okay, you guys stop now? Okay, I shall loot you. Oh yeah, we can go up into the lighthouse as well. Can we get to that here, or do we have to go? This part might lead to the lighthouse, but we may also. Yeah, no, I think we can. The lighthouse in this was actually a little bit disappointing. There wasn't an awful lot to it. It was a shame. Although I suppose what there is to the little is relatively. Ah, yeah, and we get a nice storm as well, which I'm actually quite glad we can't hear when it kicks in. But the sound, the actual game sound glitched out during the storm. And I can't remember exactly what happened. There was, don't think, oh, it's a big pile of, you don't get to see how much we get from this. I think it's like 50 or something. Yeah, 52 plus a bonus of 26. Which was nice. Yeah, here's the... So, yeah, when the storm hit, the sound was working, and then something happened, and it just kind of glitched out, and instead of the wind, all the wind noises disappeared, so we could hear the lightning still, and anything else that happened made a noise. But when there wasn't lightning striking or any other special effects happening, the wind noise just wasn't there, which was good and bad at the same time. It felt weird running around with almost worse than running around with no sound. It was just this weird combination of no sound and sound only when it kind of felt like it. The sound glitching out may very well have been something to do with the sound card losing its because it uses a different sound. It uses the internal sound card for the game, of course, but even so, having the external one just kind of ripped out, even though it happened sometime before the sound glitched out, may have still set it up for some glitchiness later on down the line. Who knows? What are we? Big shakiness. Yep, more scrap. Let's see if I can take notice of what we're up to now. 9 of 11. Definitely not far off now. I get slightly confused by this because normally you can destroy those, but I think because if you notice the cage is already busted, and I think I did that at the beginning of the video. And yeah, I'll kind of have a look at it, see if I can get any, hold E to break dialogues coming up, but no, not a dicky bird. But again, I think that's maybe if it wasn't broken already, like obviously that part is intact, but if the cage wasn't broken, then maybe I would have the option to destroy the hook holding it altogether. Although really, I mean, that, if you think about it logically, that is probably one of the toughest parts of that whole contraption. You just, be more likely to cut the rope. The rope will probably be the most fragile part. Right, so jump down here. I think it's now that I check for the door on there. Yep. Here we go. I thought maybe this was the way you needed to go to get to the lighthouse, but no, it's just another little sub area, and I'm pretty sure it's got a way up into the base as well. Could be wrong. I think once I kill these guys, that makes it so that there's that insignia, but it makes it so that they own the base, and of course, once you're in a base you own, it counts as having found shelter and gets rid of the storm for you, which is nice. Just watched a video actually on the Mayweather versus McGregor fight. That was Just watching the fight. Yeah, there we go. So the base is mine, and the storm should abate. Is abate the right word? I think it is. 2 more scrap. So yeah, I remember saying it's like 3 more insignias. Really? Actually, yeah. Hang on. Does it say I only got 1 insignia then? Oh, yeah, I haven't got this one yet. Oh, really, really slow on actually. Even when I know where they are, just not getting rid of them. That's all that's in here. Not in the least bit interested in chowing down on some fresh maggots from a human corpse. Sorry, I'm a bit picky with my food, I know. That's the second last bit of scrap. Yeah, and upstairs maybe? Behind here? Might just be behind here. Oh no, we got boomstick though. Do enjoy the boomsticks. Need to get myself a thermal mug or something, because the tea cools down too quick. I'll just glug it all at once, but, you know. There we go, last bit of scrap. Bit of bonus ammunition behind me. How's that leading? I've completely lost track now. Oh yeah, I'm back in the main base now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm not really paying attention. That's right, I must be trying to find the last. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Yeah, I realised that my health's a bit down, so. Nom, 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 nom. Still running around with this spear, hoping to find something to kablooey with it. You can do it. It's quite a view. Aha! Excellent. That was the last one I actually needed to find. Not the last one I need to destroy, though. But that is just down here. Hey, really close, actually. And I'm like, why didn't I destroy this? I'm just like, smash it. No problemo. You can see in the corner there, I'm kind of going, the hell? Why did I not destroy this? And that's not quite everything, is it? That's right, because I've got that historic relic to get. Which I'm like, but I haven't seen one yet. It's like I've been everywhere, haven't I? Not quite. But yeah, so you'll see in a second how this boat is just a bit bleh. Certainly, it strikes me as the obvious sort of choice, but here we go. So, like, that should have been in then. And even this, I don't think is the first try. Oh no, it is. That managed to get in the first try, but that second one, and you know, trying to get up that, it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's, yeah, bit of a worry. Yep. The old boat, plenty of supplies. Got a whole year's supply. He says something about, you know, how long's a year? A year anyway. Here we go. Yeah, how long's a year anyway? How long has it been? No idea, but I would suggest to the state of things a hell of a lot longer than just a year. In fact, the way the world is, I think Mad Max should really be an old man by now, compared to the way things were when the original Mad Max started. Right. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If not, give us a thumbs down. And, yes, you have a good one. Shall hopefully see you in the next episode. Bye.